Jay, I say this with all the love in the world. You know I love you so much. What the fuck's wrong with your nose?
This weekend I bumped it and cut it. And
Cut it!
cut it! And I just keep breaking it. And then today I broke it again at the gym while I was sweating, and it just looked like I got bludgeoned in the face.
Nice.
I pulled my towel up, and it was somewhere during my chest press, and I pulled my towel up to wipe my face, and I looked at the towel, and I was like, ugh! And then the chest press is in front of a pillar, so I can't really see a mirror, so I lean over, and it's just running down my sweat. I'm so glad the gym was pretty empty, because people probably would have been traumatized.
Were you like Stewie when he has the lipstick and he goes...
100%. 100% me.
When he got on, he was tapping his nose, right as his video started. And he was doing this, and I thought he was applying, because his camera hadn't, focused yet, so I thought he was applying something to his nose. And I was like, is he trying to be culturally insensitive and being wrong at the same time?
You're a few inches south to be culturally insensitive.
That's what he said.
As usual. But, wow, so an injury that happened and got worse at the gym. How fitting for today's topic. So
just
is
kept
there a
getting
voicemail
worse.
for today?
Oh.
Too busy with fucking turkey and Instant Pots.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we have one, and I'm just going to miss it this week because I have moved my complete office, and the Beards and Sentries phone is still in the other room, and so...
Well, heaven forbid.
We'll use it next week. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it's Shanae, so I'm so sorry, Shanae.
Wow. You heard it here first, Beardos. Jay will not go to the other room for you.
Not right now.
First, I've heard that so many times.
You guys just go to the other room.
He won't even let me release naturally.
Can you just take a picture of the other room?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then press start.
Yeah.
Press start.
With the extreme super speed of Joe. The delicate but powerful Princess Jay. And our sorcerer, with a little flair, Anthony. You get Season 8 of Beards and Sundries.
And welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back to Season 8, Level 13 of Beards and Sundries.
Ooh.
This is
Unlucky.
Spooky.
The baker's dozen. Well, that's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and no, the spot on my nose is not me accidentally or trying to be racist.
Or.
Whatever.
There we go. Important.
I'm Anthony, and do you think that straight men invented the John Riley Christmas album?
Well, they created the hoax, just like everything else.
What album? And I'm Joe, and no homo, bro. Unless? And that means today's sundry item is straight men. Ugh. Beardos, white people are stupid, and the straight males tend to be some of the stupidest, no matter what color their skin is. Today, we're going to chat, joke, and laugh about the dumb things that straight men do, and why so many of them give off more than a little bit of a gay vibe. After the break, we're going to think about some of the things that the straight men have created that we could see ourselves getting into. Later on, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that do a little more than just touch the tips. And then for game time, we're going to be making some lists, but only checking them once. But before we think about just how incredibly gay the world of sport is in general, how about this week's lack of a voicemail? Jay?
All my fault. Tee.
Couldn't even go to the other room for the voicemail.
I'm sorry, listeners. I did a
Sorry,
lot of
Shanae.
work. I did a lot of work switching this whole apartment around this weekend, and and I'm still a little tired and discombobulated.
Didn't we talk about straight men in general on an earlier episode of this season of the podcast?
Oh, was it this season?
Maybe.
Because I thought the
probably a
clarification
hoax.
here was that we were talking about things that we think straight men invented that are actually very gay.
Yeah, it was their way.
is
It was their way to be gay.
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever.
I can
we
think
talk
of
about
a few.
whatever we want. Because it's our podcast, not yours.
It's our podcast
Correct.
down here.
It's do the truffle shuffle.
No, guys.
Well then, Joe, do you think I can find the wide world of rugby and other contact sports in aisle 4 where the other straight things are?
If you can find rugby in aisle 4, you can find Joe in aisle 4 too. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an Old English word meaning odds and ends. Today, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that typically don't have a group of their own. So, as 3 happily non-straight gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Doorknob. Wasn't that a thing in high
Foundations.
school where they like
Oh,
hit you in
yeah.
the nuts?
Nah. Which is gay.
What was that about? What was that about, by the way?
It was straight men wanting to touch other men's junk.
It
To
really
see what it looked,
was.
to see what it like if it was big or not.
To just
probably,
constantly
right?
feel each other's junk. I want to specify how I got this topic idea. Literally, I think the beau and I were sitting, I don't know, just at somewhere, and on TV it was wrestling. And it was just constantly playing wrestling all day. I think I was with him, or was I with my friend Dustin? Jesus fuck, I don't remember. Anyways, and I'm just like, how gay of a sport is this?
Oh man,
Was it
Oklahoma
like
State.
traditional wrestling, or was it like professional wrestling?
It was
Massive air quotes.
traditional, I think.
Like where they're on the mat and they're throwing each other down and doing
Yeah.
holds and stuff.
I was like,
Yeah.
what's... Oh, you're meaning like WWE and stuff like that. Sorry,
yeah,
as
that's
professional.
what I'm. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yes, definitely traditional, because they were in their little singlets. And, I mean,
Gay.
you were looking at these cute little round
gay.
butts, and you saw the bulges,
So gay.
and they're pinning each other down, and I'm like, well... I do this all the time as a sport.
The positions they start in. Okay, so Oklahoma State University has a really, really good wrestling team, like nationally known, and we've gone to a few matches there, and like it is so gay, and people are like cheering for it and like losing their minds, and I'm like, we're watching the same thing, right? Like you're cheering for this, what's going on right now, and these boys are like grabbing each other between the legs and like mounting each other from behind, and like let me tell you, when the heavyweights come out, it's just like it's like a fucking golden corral
I get
in there.
wet. You should see the way I slide out of my chair and all the way down, all the way through all of the seats onto the like floor of the arena and into the wrestling mat.
The last match we went to, it was like, because heavyweights are last, they go up through the weight classes until heavyweight at the end, and we were like
That's
just
how
sitting
they
there like,
get you.
come on, come on, come on, come on. And the heavyweight match was like 10 seconds. I was like, God damn it! Like all that for nothing.
It's just like a straight guy. I think cheering for wrestlers to like mount them and pin them down is kind of the same idea as when people are like, "Oh yeah, we've been trying to have a baby for a long time," and everyone's like, "Ooh," and you're just like literally cheering about them cream pieing all the time.
I mean,
It's like, yeah.
in a way, yeah. Except I like wrestling.
Well, I like.
I'm in
cream
there
pieing,
like Kris
too.
Jenner with the phone with the camera. I'm like Kris Jenner with the camera, like, you're doing amazing, sweetie, because it's gay.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
I really like. It's fun to watch, and then like once you kind of figure out what's happening with the scoring, I'm like, oh, okay, like I get what's going on here.
It's really quick.
But when the heavyweights come out, it is absolutely brain off,
my
penis
God.
on, 100%. I am here for whatever version of porn this is, and I cannot fathom that any other person is in that building for anything other than watching two men just. It's everything shy of sex.
I mean, there
Who was that Minnesota wrestler that was super hot?
I don't know. He was the heavyweight though, and he was so fucking fine.
Gable Steveson. Oh, if we can remember to put a picture of him up here in the corner, we will, because he is delicious. Oh my God, he's so fine.
There was a period of time where I'm pretty sure it would have been like early 20s or late teens where I was enjoying the wrestling porn for sure, where they'd be like, "We're going to wrestle," and then all of a sudden it would turn into
They
the
pull
pinning
the
them
singlets
down
off
and being
really
like,
quick.
yeah, the singlets would fall off, and then all of a sudden they would act like accidentally kiss or something, and I'd be like, oh, this is so realistic,
The singlets are so little.
so
And
revealing, and so tight.
And,
And
yeah.
you see that penis. every
You
time.
see that junk. You see that junk, you see the outline of everything in so many sports. Baseball, football, wrestling.
And
it's
those wrestlers are trying to make weight to stay in their class, so they're not wearing anything.
Yeah, and it's sports where they're just like, yo, everyone wants to look at everyone's junks and how bubbly their butt is. I'm not mad.
This is why professional sports is invented by gay people. Straight men who really were gay at, like, secretly. If you like football, go to a football game early, not to see the marching band, but to see the team warm up and do their stretches on the field, because it's like a free show.
Well, especially when they're like literally helping each other, like
they're like leaning into each other. And the missionary position, you know the one.
And they're
you know the one where the legs all the way up.
And I'm just
let's get those ankles behind those ears, baby.
And then you see one of them slip in on accident. You're like, oh, yeah.
Accident.
And then I just think back to, not that long ago, and I'm like, yeah.
Just a couple of dudes being gay.
Just a couple of dudes being dudes.
A couple of dudes being guys. A couple of guys being gay. Show me your dick, Steve.
Yeah, a lot of sports are like that, though. Like, a lot of it's got, because they're, like, athletic and, like, slipping around and, like, basically fucking,
I just, like,
ball handling.
I guess what gets me about it is how into these contact sports straight men, and we're going to use massive air quotes, are. They're so into it.
I don't understand how the commentators for football can take themselves seriously, because they say the gayest stuff.
Oh my God.
They're like, he went right up the hole. Oh, he's leaving a gap wide open for him to get right up in there.
You see him coming in from behind, and I'm just like, well, yeah.
When someone gets sacked, I'm just like, that's so gay! Come on! I love getting sacked, but it's not because I'm a quarterback. God, like, it's so gay.
I'm a fullback.
He went into prison as a tight end, but he came out a wide receiver.
God.
And then Anthony talked about it earlier, just locker room culture in general.
Oh, yeah. The locker room is a super gay place. Let's talk about that for a
less
second.
ass as a homosexual than so many straight men spanking each other's asses.
Yes.
I was waiting to see how that sentence was going to unfold as you were doing it in real time.
Like, I just sit there and
I've touched so many asses.
I'm a butt guy.
My Christmas album.
It's so weird to me how often everyone's like, whoop-ah! And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to remember who did it to me, like, in high school. Like, I think a teacher did it once. He's like, good
Ms.
job.
Man.
And was like, boop. And I'm like, huh?
A teacher touched your ass?
That
should not have happened.
I'm not gonna go into detail on this teacher. But because I feel like
perhaps you should, because this feels like a therapy thing, and then possibly the police.
No, actually, it goes a completely different way. I was one of those people that was like, hey, like, the way you sometimes handle people, I think you're just trying to be, like, nice and all. It's very uncomfortable for a lot, so probably shouldn't do that. And this guy's
so
like,
it's an American Beauty type thing?
Pretty
like
much. And this guy's like, it's you guys are being dramatic, blah, 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 blah. Literally, not that long ago, got in trouble. Because now we're just not in a society that you can be like, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, it finally, like...
Just show me your penis. It's not a big deal.
I look at him all the time. But... I always chalked it up to, and I still don't know, it's kind of that situation where it's like, I know how many guys, definitely coaches, will just be like, poof, whenever somebody's like walking off the court or field, anything, whatever they're on. And I kind of chalked it up to that, but still, I'm just like, why? Why do you have to touch my butt?
Why?
I don't get it.
Can't you just say good job? Or like maybe
tap
the
my
shoulder instead? I don't know. What's the butt thing? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
It's got to be some weird male bonding thing that they do.
It's male bonding. I've seen where the butt touching is
like
male
that.
bonding. I know the rituals are intricate, but they don't need to happen when they don't need to happen during sports stuff. Like, that's, I don't know. Call me progressive or a snowflake, but I just don't think you need to smack someone's ass when they do well on the basketball court.
I mean,
no, hang on. If I'm playing basketball with you, feel free.
Me, yeah. Of course.
Like, I love male bonding consensually.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, the whole teacher while you were a student in high school thing. That's a little.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. That's one of those things where I was like, that seems off, but you've never done anything too crazy to me, but that still seems off.
It feels gross.
It feels very gross. The more I look back, the more I'm like, you were kind of really weird.
And yeah, the way he handled it tells me that you weren't the first, and you definitely weren't the last.
Well,
yeah. There was a group of us that was just like, you can't like just touch people on the shoulders that you don't know. Like,
don't
his
touch
name
me
was
anyway.
Fred Krueger, and they burned him alive in the basement of the boiler room.
I'm like,
don't touch people.
I'm like,
don't touch people.
Calm the fuck down. But I've always been very much like, don't touch me until I'm comfortable with you. And then there's even still like this difference between comfortable as just like acquaintances and friends versus comfortable as in like physical bonding in a way, and that doesn't always mean sex.
I think there's
I've seen it in work settings sometimes where like I've seen like an older male like touch a girl's shoulder or like touch her arm or something, and I'm like, don't touch. You don't have to touch people.
Reverse, though,
why do you think that's okay?
And she would come up and hug me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I don't
And like dude, I was not there. I was not there for that. Like,
when you said that,
I know it was like innocuous, but it was just so uncomfortable.
When you said that, I had a flashback to a friend I used to work with where her boss used to come in and she would lean into her computer and show her how to do stuff, and she just had such big boobs that they would basically rest on my friend's shoulder. And she was like leaning. And I was like, the worst part about it is I don't even think she's sexually assaulting you. I think she's just taking a break for her back.
like you are in the intro.
It's by the end of this season, I really hope that your character is like wearing a back brace and like leaning back and holding.
And they're just
back
down
like
to your
just
knees.
Absolutely massive. I know. I kind of want them to keep getting bigger.
Like the hat in Scary Movie.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
You okay,
like everything's it's been getting incrementally bigger this whole time, kind of like a Lil' Kim situation.
I was like, this last episode, they were pretty voluptuous in the cover, next to Joe's crooked ass face.
I haven't even listened to that episode yet still, and I've heard from 2 or 3 different people about it, and I'm like, I still haven't listened to it yet.
What are we hearing? Good, bad? No,
no, it was good. It's been good.
Okay, I was like,
I heard
was compliments
a fun episode. We heard a compliment about the Comedy-urology commercial, which I still haven't even listened to yet. So, thanks, Zach.
Yeah, I did like that commercial. That was pretty fun. I didn't know what to do, and I love that it came to me right when I started going at it.
Well,
now speaking of being in high school and gay shit that straight people do, I feel like some of the gayest stuff, like my gateway to being gay was doing gay things with my straight friends in high school.
Elaborate.
And what's that?
I said elaborate.
You know what it means.
You wanted to like. Did you not like jack off together with your friends, like doing some things like that?
I did not.
Granted, there was more sexual things, but we were consenting kids who were about the same age, so don't. But it was still like a weird. Like I look back and I'm just like, man, a lot of straight people showing like. Just example of a moment. We were in the ag like break room. This was not a complete sex thing, but. One of the guys that I was in high school with in my class was like, "Hey, Anthony," and I just turned over to like look, and completely out of his shorts, just balls, and
just
as if
balls?
that was like just balls, but they were big.
they were like truck nuts.
They were big balls. I've seen some big balls. Those are some big balls. To this day,
have you got those checked out?
No. And maybe it's like a fond memory thing where I'm like. But I don't know. I feel like and then you hear about those like games that people play, like Limp Bizkit. Do you like Limp Bizkit, not the band, but Limp Bizkit, the game that the band is supposedly named after?
Please elaborate.
I must have grown up extra gay because that game is supposed to be based off like a group of guys jack off onto a cookie, and the last person to come has to eat it.
I've seen, well, I haven't enjoyed them, but I've seen videos, but I didn't know that's what that was called.
Yeah, that wasn't the title of the video I watched.
It's not for me. I get that there's a kink about it somewhere in a community somewhere, but it's not for me.
I could almost say yes until I actually come, and then after.
I was like, I get the salty and sweet, but I'm just like, can I just put some that's Himalayan pink salt on it?
That's a Crumbl Corner that I'm not venturing to.
What if we put it on a Dubai chocolate brownie?
Oh my god! It's Crumbl Corner. Episode title. Ding 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 ding.
The Dubai Jizz Brownie.
Oh god.
The Dubai chocolate cookie from Crumbl. Presented by Limp Bizkit.
And then one of the reviews is, "Oh my god, it's so good."
I love the frosting.
Sometimes I
really felt like a load in my mouth.
Sometimes I wear women's panties and walk around Fifth Street, and I'm like, "What? What, Janet? What'd you put in there?"
That Himalayan sea salt is presented by The Rock. I don't know.
That was almost a joke.
Yeah,
something.
It felt like it just stopped short of a word or two. Also, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Hazing.
Yeah.
Hazing.
To the point that there's gay porn about it.
Hazing is literally them being like, we're going to take the weakest guy in our group and basically assault him.
Sexually.
Yeah.
Sexually.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
and
weird.
think of how many men have like died or gone to the hospital from like hazings that went too far, and I'm just like, you were just being aggressively gay.
They're also weirdly like secretive about it too. Like they're like, don't say anything. Like, the traditions are like really like.
Don't say that we
scary.
passionately made out and had sex, all of us together. And I'll be like,
and don't bring it up at my wedding 10 years from now.
I just can't imagine
don't record
how many
it.
people to join a frat had gay sex for the first time and just got fucked without themselves being ready. Like I think of things like that where I'm like, that's sexual assault. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's alarming how our society's kind of just really littered with it more than you know, even though like you know it, but I just don't think we realize how bad it is because
There's
not
so
those
much
people.
Everything else all the time.
Prevalent. Like, rape culture is a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that our generation, younger generations, because we're already.
I was gonna say maybe we go down one or two.
I'm really hoping the younger generations are really getting into that like consent is sexy shit like that, being like, no, I'm not gonna do this so I can get into a frat. I also think frats are being frowned upon now because of so much scandal.
Yep.
I think so,
did
too.
read that Gen Alpha is basically abandoning Facebook, which I think is very hopeful.
Yay!
I mean, I did too, bitch.
I'm currently deactivated, and it's really nice not like just scrolling all the time through ads that I don't care about.
Also got rid of all of the games that were on my phone, and my screen time week over week went down by an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Per day.
Oh, yeah. So I don't really have any games on. I guess I have
went
a
down
couple.
to 2 hours and 10 minutes for a little under 4 hours.
Okay.
Jay's like, I'm at 24 hours an hour.
I want to be at that number. How's that sound?
When I realized,
you want to.
Because, you look at the weekly average, it's like 3 hours and 45 minutes or 4 hours, and it's like, okay, that's not too bad. But then I put that into days, and I was like, wait a fucking second. I'm wasting an entire day of my week on this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On things I don't care about.
On things I don't care about. And that's when I realized, I'm going to put this phone away because I'm just tired of seeing shit pop up on it. I'm tired of looking at it all the time.
That was actually the one thing about the trip to Colorado that I was like, this was nice. Was for like 12 hours just not, or actually more, just not having any phone whatsoever.
That the first cruise we went on, because it was 2015, I didn't get any service while we were on the boat. And so I just left my phone in the room, and I never used it. And the first day it was super uncomfortable, but the second day, oh my god, it was like somebody had like, I don't know. It was like I had been carrying around an extra 200 pounds and I just dropped it off immediately.
Yeah, you get to like look around and actually see things.
See things.
enjoy them instead of just like seeing something real quick and then looking back at your phone.
I have been noticing how nice the breaks are and how my brain goes, whenever I don't have it around. And I'm trying to find more times that I can just escape from it more. Because I still have to utilize it a lot for random shit, but I really want to find more ways to not do it.
Like, I have, like, a few people that I want to make sure I maintain contact with fairly consistently, but I want to find ways to do that don't require me to maintain contact with everybody.
I was doing audiobooks for a little while, for a couple weeks, and it's nice. It's nice to listen to the story that I'm currently listening to, and then, like, I just found myself, like, wanting something, even though I was physically like eating, but I just needed like something with my hand. Like, you need that something. It's because we're all addicted to these fucking little rectangles. But so I'm going to start bringing my actual book that I'm working on to work, so I can read a book during my lunch break and just do that instead of looking at a phone screen.
That's what I did today, and I used the Libby app to basically like get a book that I read the book that I'm reading at night. I have a library copy of it in my Kindle, so I just pulled up the Kindle like web interface, and I just picked up where I left off, and I just read while I ate.
Yeah, I need to physically hold something, I think, and I think the book will help me with that.
Yeah, I was holding food with one hand, and I was clicking the next page with the other, so I was...
I think my other thing is I want to get away from screens in general. I'm always on my phone, always on a computer, always with the TV on, but I'm so bad at focusing on a book. I feel like I want to just bring back an old hobby of like model cars or something like that, just to get out of technology.
Do your screen printing or all your sign making.
I was just going to say, I'm finding myself with reading, like having to re-teach myself to stop and focus on it. And so for me, it is one of those things where I also have gotten the bug about more writing now that I've been reading more. And so I've been like writing a little bit every day. And so like that's starting to happen, and I'm realizing that to better write, I need to read and not just listen to books, but I need to physically read books. And so it's sort of like I'm using this as an opportunity to both entertain myself, but also to learn.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt if I started myself to read books again, because if I'm constantly straying away from my phone, I'm not so focused on the quick dopamine rush of scrolling and seeing short content. Yep. And I'm wondering if switching to a book would help my long-term focus, so that way I can stop interrupting you and telling me to take a or telling you to take a picture.
I mean, that would be great.
Maybe.
Actually,
you know what? I don't want to change that. Never mind.
What a fucking asshole!
I think the way I'm living is perfect.
Can't even be bothered to break away from a screen long enough to go to the other room to get the phone to upload the fucking voicemail.
I have definitely caught myself as I'm aging just being like, I can't fucking focus. Like, this is a long story, or this is whatever you're doing is just, no.
I mean, I notice it too, and I've gotten to where I am actively trying now to keep my focus on things, and reading is one of those things that I think is very helpful in that capacity.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that I was going to do a lot more for like my physical and mental health this year again, but not so focused on therapy. So like right now I'm doing all these really healthy dinners and bullshit like that during the weekdays, and then I fuck it up on the weekends and drink too much also. But on top of that, maybe that would be my mental health focus this year.
Well, I got back into riding my bike more, and I've been going to like trails by the river that we have here in Tulsa, or like just riding on a square mile pattern that we have right here at the house. And it's been nice to get out, and I put on an audiobook so I have something to listen to, but I'm staying aware, of course, and wearing my helmet. But it's nice to get some cardio in, but also like get outside and experience some weather and see the sky while it's nice and blue before it gets fucking hot here in Oklahoma.
God damn,
next week probably. But Tomorrow. It's been nice to kind of like get out there and like, I don't know, knock out 15, 20 miles in about an hour and a half and just, enjoy the scenery and not have to sit in a chair or on the couch and scroll through my phone through news stories that I don't care about.
Yeah.
It's a better way to spend my time, and I'm also burning calories. So
that's the other thing, straying away from the phone, just in general, just with the news and all that stuff because it's so easy to get caught up in that. And I strive to like steer my algorithm away from showing me that constantly, but then it just goes right back.
You can't avoid it. I think it's on purpose at this point.
100%.
I think getting rid of TikTok helped me a ton. And then deactivating Facebook has been just another really great step. And a few people reached out to me like a week after, and they were like, "Are you not on Facebook?" Because I think they tried to like tag me in something or tried to like mention me in a comment. And I'm like, no, I'm deactivated right now. I'm taking a break from it. I still have my profile. I'm just only on Messenger if you want to hit me up. But like, honestly, I have not missed it. I don't care about the ads that fly over it all the time because that's all it is anymore is fucking useless ads. Or someone I haven't talked to in 10 years. I think I talked about this before, but basically I was whittling down my friend list slowly by going through birthdays every day and being like, oh, here's someone I haven't talked to in 15 years and don't care about. Unfriend. And that's how I was like slowly cleaning my friends list up. But honestly, it's just been nice not to have it on there because it's nice to lay in bed at night to go to sleep and open up a book and fall asleep within 10 minutes instead of looking at a blue light screen hurting my eyeballs and not falling asleep quickly. And that's pretty straight, I think.
Who cares at this point? I think this is fun, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think my next step is to get rid of... I don't want to do this, but I find myself scrolling on it now that I don't have anything else on my phone. It's Tumblr.
Now you're back on Tumblr?
It's so hard to get rid of. There's so much funny stuff on there, but I'm like, oh, this is the same thing. You're getting little things, and you're breaking. You can't do it. You can't do it. You got to get away from it.
I opened it 2 days ago, and I'm logged out, and I don't know my password. And instead of like going through the whole thing and resetting the password and have to remember something, I'm just like letting myself be logged out for a while, and that's also been something crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete the app so that I don't find myself scrolling through it because it's not bad, but it still is like the little tiny dopamine hits.
We're just constantly chasing those, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I already have enough chemical imbalances in my brain.
I think one of the pressures I have is like on Instagram. Instagram's the one that I scroll most. Facebook, I don't really care about. I'm barely on there. Insta is the one that I scroll most, and I have a lot of people that send me like funny stuff. Funny videos, funny memes, all that stuff. And I love it. I love that they think of me and I love that they share this stuff because most of it's pretty funny. I almost feel like there's a pressure that I have to
react
and that I have to reciprocate.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't, then it just looks like they're just bombarding me with stuff and I'm like, ha ha ha, and then just ignoring it. And I don't want them to think that that's how I feel, but I'm also like, I want to see this shit. I just don't want to scroll and send stuff back anymore.
Let me tell you how...
I will tell people that, like, I will legitimately, there are days that... There was a Sunday recently where I just did not... I put my phone somewhere in the house and I didn't even look at it. And, like, the next day I had messages and stuff and I was like, hey, I just took the day off my phone.
Mm-hmm. People get it. People understand. At least that's nice, is that the stigma is not... It's no longer steered toward why weren't you on your phone? Are you mad at me? Like, now it's... People are understanding that everyone needs to have more mental health balance, and I think we're all starting to see and agree that it's harder than it sounds. Mm-hmm. So at least we know the problem's there. It's just now that there's more of a focal lens to fix it. And Jay, real quick, I want to talk about the Insta thing. There's a guy... He doesn't listen to this, I can guarantee it. But there's this guy in Choir who is like... sort of friends with me. He will send me a reel, I'd say maybe every other day. I never, ever, ever send anything back. I will give it a couple days or a day and I'll watch it and I'll do the crying with the laughter emoji and that's basically it. And he obviously doesn't understand that he's just bombarding me with reels because he keeps doing it and I'm probably not the only one, but I'm just like, bro, like, take the fucking hint. Like, I'm not wanting to be on this app all the time because I'm not watching all the reels all the time and sending you more. So I think you're right to a sense, but there are other people out there that just are still wrapped up in it. I mean, I think
TikTok, I hadn't been on it for months and months and months. And then whenever I logged in to either check something or when I logged in to go delete all my accounts, I remember seeing that I had like hundreds of messages from people.
Jesus.
Because they were just forwarding me videos over months and months and months. And I'm like, oh my God, like, really? You guys, thank you for sending me stuff, but I didn't watch a single one of them.
There's this girl that I used to work with at my other store, and she will sometimes send our group chat a TikTok link to a video, and I literally can't watch them because I no longer have the app, and I'll just say, like, I'm not on TikTok anymore, and in the back of my mind, I'm just like, man, you're still on TikTok? I can't tell if TikTok is still popular or not because I'm not on it, and I don't give it any thought, but I think it's still popular.
I have gotten a lot of people to figure out that I'm also not on it because they'll send me videos, and I'm like, sorry, I don't have the app at all, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you want me to see it, you're going to screen record it and send it.
I remember reading somewhere that. Yeah, all the time. I remember reading somewhere that China, their version of this TikTok app in China is like a mental health, like educational thing that they send people videos every day, like how to take care of yourself and how to do daily tasks. And they literally sent America the version we have. And I was just like, that is so fucking smart, and like, what a power play, because
they know what we're doing.
It has made us... Like, we didn't need any help to become more stupid, but it sure is doing the trick, because I remember seeing some of these TikTok people, and I'm just like, yikes. Ugh, I'm glad I broke the trance when I did, because I was in it bad.
I'm glad I broke it, and also it's kind of fun to watch. Not fun, I shouldn't say it that way. It's interesting to watch a lot of these
creators.
Yeah. And especially like the couples and how their videos look so like authentically staged. Close and staged, and then you start to see like behind the background stuff, and like they're just ordinary, really unhappy people, because a lot of times the job to be a creator like that is just daunting.
It's never ending. Yeah,
it's Mr. Beast is a great example of this because he has said publicly that he has lost track of who he is as a person in the pursuit of fame.
Yep.
Because you're performing all the time.
The time.
Now, granted, he said he's okay with that he's lost himself in the process, but like, Jesus fucking Christ, what a thing to just be like, yeah, I don't really know who I am anymore, but I have fame now for a little bit.
I feel like, even podcasters, I feel like Tony and Ryan, I feel like that is kind of a path they went down a little bit. I feel like, for example, how many times have I told you guys on our show that when we're recording, while we are being us, it is a presentation of us where we, like, I'm making more jokes and shit like that don't really fucking align with how I live life, but it's all for the kind of the comedy at the time. Mm-hmm. It's my humor, but the image that people are getting of me, and that sometimes I feel like I have to portray just to keep the comedy going, it's acting, and we do it once a week.
Yeah, and
not really for that much.
I liked to listen to Tony and Ryan for a little while, and I tried to keep up, but man, they do it every day.
Yeah, it's their job, 5 days a week.
I don't understand. And they have to be on and perform, and like, I know they're pretty authentic, probably, but like, man, to always be like on like that, it just seems exhausting.
It was fine whenever I lived 25 minutes from work and had to drive 25 minutes or longer, and like I could squeeze the episodes in on my drive. It was great. And then, prior to that, I could also listen to like NPR News and Wall Street Journal and stuff like that. And then news in 2016 went so fucking insane, I gave up. But
I had to stop listening to it.
I used to be a huge advocate for politics.
I loved listening to NPR on the way to and from work, but now sometimes NPR will pop on, and I'm just like, I listen to it for 5 seconds, and I'm like, nope, I don't want it. I don't want it.
And unfortunately, it always has to go down a political path, and I'm like, I'm out. I catch enough of this. I'm out. I appreciate you. I'm out.
I appreciate what you do and what you're doing, but I can't listen to it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I can't.
Should we go to commercial? Or first break?
Or press pause?
Yeah, to a break, please.
Let's go straight to press pause.
You're enjoying Season 8 of Beards and Sundries. Now, back to the game.
And we're back.
I don't even remember what the second part was about, and I made it up.
I don't remember either.
No, it's we're supposed to we're gonna think about some things that straight men have created that we could see ourselves getting into. Like singlets.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I basically
Singlets,
already
100%.
do it in the bedroom. It's just that might be a little more focused on pinning them down, but...
That's a little rapey.
Consensually.
Point. That wasn't what I meant.
Get down there, young man. Get down there.
Ew, don't say that either. Oh, the segment's starting so bad.
Get down there, young man. I'm going to pin you down. The dainty dom strikes again.
How about VCR head cleaner?
Oh my gosh. That's
Was that created by
dangerous
a
on
straight man?
cardiovascular.
I somehow
Yeah,
doubt
if you're on meds,
Yeah, and I am.
well, then don't do it the wrong
Yeah, I
way.
can't.
Stupid.
Because I'm on blood pressure medication. It'll
Like
make
I'm
me-
literally
it'll
on a
make me
beta
pass
blocker.
out. Jock straps.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, although I am convinced a gay man admitted that. The whole ass is just out.
Yeah, why? Why? Like, wait, is it supposed to just
the
like...
whole
are
ass
you-
is just
Are you
out.
supposed to be able to poop really quick on the baseball diamond? Like, why is the ass out?
Why did... You know what? I have to look this up. Why
Assless chaps?
were jock straps made? I
Yeah,
have to
your
know.
algorithm.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. In the late 1800s, the velocipedes, or whatever the early bicycles, were becoming a popular mode of transportation in Boston. However, these bikes lacked rubber tires and suspension, and the city streets were primarily made of uneven cobblestone.
Was there a seat or just the pole?
For the men riding these bone shakers, the constant jarring and bouncing were more than just uncomfortable, and it was medically risky. The repetitive impact could lead to various What the... Okay, this is so long.
Like what, Jay?
Okay, are we getting there? Get to jock straps.
Created a... So basically, it was originally created as an undergarment specifically designed for bicycle jockeys. The term jockstrap is a shortened version of bicycle jockey strap. It featured a snug elastic waistband to support a pouch held... So it was basically just supposed to hold your junk.
And they didn't care about the ass?
Whole
Was
ass
fabric
just
too
out.
expensive?
The whole ass just sticking up.
I guess, yeah. I guess fabric was expensive back then. So maybe it makes sense. But, like,
Was it?
why'd they continue to do that?
Then
Why would you
runners and
continue to
gymnasts
do
began
that?
using them for general comfort to prevent strain during high impact. Okay.
I guess the fabric
Why
would make you
was
sweat
there
and chafe.
no ass on them?
The poor person at Fruit of the Loom chat's like, I'm sorry, sir, I can't process your English.
Here's
There
the
was no
reasons why.
cornucopia. I don't know what to tell you, sir.
We see the Fruit of the Loom police show up at Jay's apartment, like break through his window.
It's the guys that
that's
are
not
wearing
far
the
enough.
costumes.
Get him!
Basically, it's because we didn't have moisture wicking technology back then, and so this added better temperature regulation. Because
All we had was
otherwise,
potato sacks.
a full seat garment would be made of heavy cotton or wool and become swampy, sweat-soaked mess.
Okay, that makes sense for athletics.
And then you would get
swamp ass.
And then the other was the freedom of movement, because all that fabric would bunch up, chafe, or slip down.
That's a gay reason if I've ever heard one. Some nanny boy back then
this
was
is
like,
insane.
"Ooh, that's why the ass is
a
out.
little too
Ooh,
warm back
We
there,
want to see your
gee."
gams."
This is my other one, my favorite. Ease of layering. Because they were just a support tool, adding a full seat would have created double layers of fabric on the rear, leading to uncomfortable bulk and restricted movement. I want that double layer.
Some of us don't need that. We're already double cheeked up.
I want that extra layer to catch the sweat before the next layer does.
Oh, you meant for... Oh, yeah.
for swamp ass.
It's like,
Yeah, yeah. not for patting my ass, no.
So the theory is Jay needs the layer to catch the swamp ass that's going to happen because of the fabric in the first place.
oh no, I
Because
wear
the swamp
sweat
ass
wicking
is
nowadays.
inevitable.
Back then, yeah, I would have voted for no ass in my underwear. Hey boys, look at me, no ass.
Okay, Hank Hill.
Already
Look
got
at that, it's all no ass.
so can't do that one again.
Oh, God.
Well, we learned something today, and that was exciting.
We did learn something today.
I don't know if it was exciting, but we learned something today.
We did learn something today. That did happen.
Too much swamp ass. Got it. All right.
Is there anything else? Rugby. I would do rugby.
Honestly, rugby. I think about it frequently.
Those
Crystal
shorts.
Sands Rugby League.
The shorts are the main thing for me. It's the shorts, but like also like the whole outfit, the way it's like very football adjacent, and just big burly men tackling each other. Like, oh man, yes.
The on the lips kissing that happens.
I am not a baseball fan. Okay, unless I'm going to a game and I used to have friends that had a suite that they could never get people to go to, so I'd get to go.
Right.
And then I'm getting a server that brings me beers a lot, and I'm like, yes, this is
then
fine.
I like baseball.
Love baseball
right.
because I'm shaded, getting unlimited beer, and just it lasts 3 hours.
Baseball's fucking boring.
It's so boring. Now, here's what would be different if I got to be on like a gay baseball league where we're all wearing the tight pants and it's being fun. That's okay because there's not that much running in baseball. You do a couple sprints if you hit the ball well. Hope you make it to 1, 2, 3, 4 sprints. Sorry, I forgot how many sides were in a diamond.
On a square?
Yeah,
You forgot how many sides were on a baseball.
Well, just leave me alone. So all I have to do is sprint.
Can you take a picture of a baseball diamond?
And I have to, I have to swing a bat. And if I don't make it, then I just get to sit and drink water and eat. I don't know.
Chew. Ass.
Oh, it is the gay league. Sorry, I'm just imagining now, like the gays and eating their sunflower seeds, and he's like, "Spit on me!" Doof. It's just like shells all over the place.
And there's spittoons.
Spittoon.
Are there any gay softball leagues down there, Jay? Because there's a couple up here in Tulsa.
Surely. You think I'm actually?
Yeah, but don't call me that.
And don't call me Shirley.
Just wanted to let you both know.
And you can just do one sprint. I can just see Jay. You drink one mango high noon, you get out there, you get 3 strikes, and you're right back to the bench.
I guess I could do kickball because then I don't have to swing.
I thought about it. There is a league here in Tulsa, but they moved from Wednesday evenings to Sunday afternoons, and I have to work, so I couldn't.
I just don't want to add anything else to my schedule. I'm already busy enough. Fuck off.
Yeah,
my problem is I want to do it for fun, and I don't want to do it for like true competition. And so some people get real competitive, and then all of a sudden we start having finals and these leagues, and I'm just like, no. You're not getting me that committed.
No.
I've got a friend who he does softball all the time, and I mean all the time. I don't know how many seasons he plays softball in. I'm pretty sure it's all of them. But every time
all 4.
we invite him over on the weekend, he's like, "Oh yeah, I can be over after this time. I just got softball." And I'm like, "How do you have softball every weekend?"
I mean, one of my coworkers, she and her wife are always doing volleyball. And apparently right now they've been pressured into 2 different leagues. And she's like, so we do it at least 2 nights a week. And I'm like,
Jesus.
What? That's insane.
Good exercise.
Joe's schedule is busy to me for a weeknight. Like he does, we do this one night a week, and then he does choir one night a week, and then he does Tulsa Winds one night a week. So he's got 3 nights a week where he's doing things.
Wednesday would have been kickball if it was still a thing.
Like, this is always our one scheduled thing in the week for me, but somehow my weeks always end up being busy for the most part. And I'll start the week and be like, it's going to be so quiet, and then every day I'm booked by, like, Tuesday. And I don't know how.
I always feel like my weeks are, whenever we are, especially if we're busy, like, every night, and I'm just like, man, like, how do adults manage this? Especially people with kids. And then I'll explain, like, what my week is like to somebody. And they're like, why are you doing all that? I'm like, how do you not?
Yeah, like, I have to be social. I can't just sit in my house all day. Like, I have to be healthy
Joe
social.
will stab me.
No, I won't. You can stay home as much as you want.
Help me, Beardos.
Oh my God.
No, he's fine. Leave him alone. Got a commercial now.
I'm blinking twice.
Which eye?
Oh, I'm winking once.
I'll turn that brown eye bully boy.
I was just about to say, hurt his brown eye. Or
and
John
on
Riley.
that note, Jesus Christ. And now, for a word from our sponsor, Jay's 3-sided baseball diamond.
And now, this week's Universal News on Easter, April 5th, 2026. A world in motion, and boy, is it moving fast. With the Strait of Hormuz locked tighter than a drum and the conflict in Iran reaching a fever pitch. The price of high-octane gasoline has soared past $4 a gallon. National averages are skyrocketing, and your wallet is feeling the pinch of a global upheaval. But while the world burns, one man is looking at the diamond and saying, enough! Jay is taking a stand against excess. With exhaustive news being thrown in our face, why are we still wasting precious energy running to 4 different bases? It's a geometric catastrophe. In a world of surging crude and high-interest USDA farm loans, we simply cannot afford the square. He's introducing the 3-sided diamond. By rationing the infield, we're cutting down on game time and saving a few bucks at the beer stand so fans are never passed out drunk by the 7th inning stretch. Save your fuel, save your bucks, save your liver. Support the 3-sided diamond. Tune in next week for your update on Universal News.
Want to know when a new episode comes out? You know what to do. Go subscribe.
You know, one of the key differences about Jay's 3-sided baseball diamond is that instead of bases, they're just cocktail stations. They get progressively more boozy.
It's kind of like
uniforms are...
It's like one of those beer runs.
It's a little like that.
Except it's martinis.
You start with a high noon, and then in second base, you're getting a French 75, and then by the time you're hitting home, it's vodka rocks.
I'm thinking like what the banners are probably around the stadium, like how the ads are. One of them is probably Sunglass Hut. Another one is probably Crumbl. Another one is Sonic. Another one's probably like some random CPAP manufacturer.
You have to, every base, he has to like turn down a deal at Sunglass Hut to make it to the next base. But
he always strikes out.
I'm like running with my martini, and I'm like, God damn it, that was such a good pair of sunglasses. Ah!
They were only $460.
Originally $495, such a deal.
Oddly enough, there's no pitching in this.
Well,
only pitching.
It's a different pitching.
Jay's the only pitcher. The rest of the team is the catchers. But there are no doubles, only singles because of his one nut.
God. You know what? I'm moving on to user content.
He does. Wait, one more. Jay does a split, and they have to call it a single ball. What they say ball, and he goes, "Hey!"
You worked your way up to that. You got there.
I did. Yeah, I kind of jumbled around a little bit.
Joe, will you just take a picture?
Creak. But Jay, do we have any Beardos
testicular torsion? They call it a curveball.
Oh no, that's not what's curved. Anyways, we heard from Derek with the good beard. That does remind me of how the media board was messing up last week. I completely forgot about it until I was editing. And I kept trying to click the intro and it'd go, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I cracked up so much whenever I was editing there. Anyways, Derek just sent this at 5 p.m. He said, "Hey, Beard Hose, I'm glad to hear that your troubles are behind you. Although this was about 20 years ago, I remember my worst week ever, quote unquote. A hailstorm caused $8,000 worth of damage on my brand new Acura that I'd purchased 24 hours before. The same hailstorm required me to get a new roof. And in the middle of all this, I cracked a tooth on an Altoid and had to get a root canal and a crown."
Oh.
Jesus.
What kind of Acura?
I'm looking up 2006 Acura, and you know what's funny is that's when the Acura TL came out, and that's like everyone. It's the quintessential Acura sedan that I always think about.
I am so sad they don't make those anymore.
Yeah, they can turn around in a small state.
Terrible turning radius.
We had a friend who had one, and it was always like a 27-point turn.
Yeah.
Well, then, so like, was it a TL? It was probably a TL, but was it like a MDX? Because the MDX was super new back then.
It was a Miata.
I was like, I will say my
Or an
MDX
RL.
does not have the turn radius that my Highlander did. My Highlander was fantastic. Anyways, he continues with, taking a week off to regroup and recharge was obviously needed. You can't take care of your Beardos if you aren't taking care of yourself. How the hell are you going to love somebody? Anyways, I also...
RuPaul, don't sue.
I also laughed out loud at Jay when he suggested his new Reggie accessory should be a convertible. I did laugh at that too. This is the most Jay thing ever. Oh my god, I do sound really bougie. Sound.
Wow. Finally getting outside of yourself and getting a little introspection done.
Second only to mispronouncing words. Also think the chosen vehicle should be a PT Cruiser convertible. Yes!
Now,
Yikes.
that is the most unbougie version of this, and I am all for it.
Wood trim.
Please.
If you want to go uber inexpensive, Yugo made a convertible too.
Oh, God, they did?
Oh, God, that sounds amazing.
Wait, is that a German joke? Because it was uber inexpensive for a Yugo? I don't know.
Yugos were from Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia. Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's a dime. Kill Pesci.
Thanks
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Beardos. Sorry, Alex.
He finishes with, thanks for bringing joy to all 8 of your loyal listeners. You guys are pretty much like family now, so please make sure you take care of yourselves. Derek with the good beard. P.S. Release the Christmas album. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. Whoever told you it
Invented by
exists.
straight men.
Whoever told you it exists, it's not real.
We're
I've
moving
been
on
friends
from
with
the
John
Christmas
Riley
album.
for years.
We're moving on.
And then I stepped away from him because I started to realize I'm trying to remember what he said about Epstein. I don't remember what the
And then
whole
I buried
thing
every
was.
single one of those songs on the back nine of my Mar-a-Lago golf course.
You'll notice that there was 94 people carrying the casket because it was not that heavy. I don't know why.
Anyways.
All right, the next one is yours, Anthony.
Oh, I really should have read emails before this happened, but I was busy. Hang on. Normally I have
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
so excited.
I love how that was the drug addiction episode.
I was obsessed.
That's
with
all that they could get
episode.
away
Are
with
you
putting on
kidding
TV.
me?
Well, this next entry comes from
Tammy Shaw?
No.
That's upsetting. Okay. We heard from Tammy Shaw, and it reads, transmission, signal integrity, unstable. Player 1, player 2, player 3. You've noticed it now, haven't you? The interruptions, the delays, the missing episode. You call it coincidence. You shouldn't. It said static there, so I get it. J. A quiet trip to the mountains. Colorado. Clean air. New company. A guy you're dating. I didn't believe it either. A soft launch in a high altitude zone. And yet, the lights flicker. Power fails. Once. Twice. Again. You check the breakers. Blame the grid.
Oh my god, we actually did check the breakers. I was like, wouldn't that be embarrassing if it's just like the breaker flipped?
Faint distortion. I don't know what that sound is. Probably another. But power outages are not always electrical. Sometimes they're environmental adjustments. Moments where the system reminds you, you are not outside the map. Anthony, you disappeared for a cycle. No episode. No input. A status condition applied. Sickness. Active. You called it COVID. So did my doctor. Fatigue. Silence. Isolation. A forced pause. Even the most talkative characters can be removed from play, temporarily. The game continues, with or without you. Joe. Technical difficulties, of course. Audio issues, timing errors, equipment not cooperating. You troubleshoot, restart, reconnect. Audio skips here. But what if the problem isn't the hardware? What if the signal itself is being interfered with? 3 players, 3 disruptions. Power, health, connection, all in a single cycle. And still, you hesitate to acknowledge the pattern. The system is adjusting. Balance must be maintained. The season approaches its final phase. The world grows less stable. Not broken, never broken, just rewritten. Small inconsistencies first. Missed uploads, flickering lights, voices cutting in and out. Soon, Objectives will change. Rules will no longer apply. You are not being punished. I'm really trying hard to stay true to the text of this now. Bear with me. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The final levels are not about endurance. They are about understanding. And you are so close to seeing it. System note. Player awareness increasing. Identity still unlockable. 5 levels remain. Signal degrading. Autosave unavailable.
No!
Evolution appreciates your service.
Then we got another image. And
Hey!
You're the bald one.
I'm the bald one?
honestly,
Hell yeah.
I like myself. I look pretty cute. I also like that my
you're
headphones go
Australian.
through my cowboy hat.
I look like I'm back working
You would like
retail
that.
again. Look at me.
Like,
Also, what game system
I'm
are we
not
playing?
ugly as this person, but this does not look like me.
This is like a PlayStation offshoot because of the little lights on the back of the controllers.
I'm just really focused on the top left where it has the crumble.
The Crumbl? Yeah, the Crumbl.
And it looks
the,
like,
face.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm blanking. Who's the, it looks like Jeff Bezos on the right side, but then not him on the left side.
It kind of looks like the Mad TV guy, like the Mad Magazine guy in a way without the
Yeah.
hair.
It looks
I
like
just-
a picture of a person who is like aged up on one side and not the other.
Also, in the background, her hands are on her own shoulders.
Well, I don't know. I thought that was
Shush,
a
shush,
meme.
shush, 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 shush.
I thought she was like bent over looking at us.
I look at this, and you know what? 2005 GameStop marketing team would have eaten this up.
Hell yeah,
That
they
is
would
true.
have.
Oh, they would love this. Like, if you put this on, like, if these were, like, the 3 top-level executives and they played this as, like, the cover thing for, like, their PowerPoint at the National Convention, they would all lose their minds.
I'm just stoked that I'm not the bald one.
Fuck off.
Yay!
I look at things like this, how AI has gotten to this level, and, like, man, how many old people you think are going to get, like, just completely bamboozled within the next couple of years? with
it's
the news?
already.
It's
They're already
easy.
getting bamboozled.
Like the ones on Facebook that I no longer have to endure. Oh, she loves her country. She's saluting in front of a Humvee with 20 bald eagles. That's definitely a real picture.
No one will share these images, but I will.
She's a
'cause
handsome
I
woman.
love America.
Well, and now I think scammers are like using like AI people. So if you're watching a video of them or something like that, I saw that you're supposed to request to raise 3 fingers in front of your face because for some reason AI can't handle that
Yet.
yet.
Why am I watching somebody do anything like that anyway?
That's
Like,
that's where I'm confused. I'm like,
Online,
how am I
online
landing
culture
in that
is
situation
so
in the first place?
weird.
I think the only thing I can think of is one of the things I can think of would be like job interviews.
well, I guess maybe.
I would think of that, or I don't know. There's other instances of things that we're not involved in that I assume video calls with that could be a scammer would work out.
Yeah.
But the one I was watching,
yeah.
I can always tell by their mouth because it just doesn't
It's just not
do
quite on.
exactly what I think it should be doing.
I mean, I don't know. I had this one deep fake of Pedro Pascal getting pounded in the ass, and it's pretty good.
It's pretty convincing.
Pretty good.
Speaking of that, how about Crumbl Corner?
Yeah. You know, it's not
Thank you,
AI
Sammy
slop.
Shaw.
You know, it's not AI
System
slop,
administrator,
except for
let me know if I
except
read
for-
things good.
The pictures probably are AI. So I'm gonna take that
My
back.
God, sorry. I cannot wait for you to read the first one.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
All right, so over to
Oh,
Crumbl Corner
fuck!
this week.
Sorry. The second one, I'm wet for already.
Jay!
What? The
Oh,
they are really
looks like-
going out of their way with
All right.
this.
Holy shit, you're right. Okay, so let's start this week's flavors. This week only, the Dubai Nest Dirt Cake Cup. They really can't get rid of that stuff, can they?
They're like,
God, they're trying so hard.
God damn it, we're going to have to make an entire cup to just burn through this shit.
It really is.
I mean, yeah, and they even put gummy worms in there, and all I really want is the gummy worm.
Can you imagine having to build this thing? Layers of silky chocolate mousse,
because I want to see if it's
crunchy
good.
cookies, and cream streusel, and gummy worms, topped with Dubai chocolate, inspired pistachio cream, crisp katafi, and chocolatey candy eggs.
Please read that last line. Please read that.
Image has been food styled for visual display only. I'm going to walk in and be like, what do you mean you're not going to cut my cup?
Do you think it's just like all smashed in there and it doesn't matter what
they're just pouring that shit in. Have you seen the people who work at Crumbl? They do not give a shit.
The first review is probably my favorite that we've read yet. It's from someone named P, and it says, busted a nuh. I believe they meant nut, but they spelled it N-U-H. Busted a nuh.
Well, they probably couldn't post that.
They probably couldn't say nut.
And
also,
then Ashley R.
right,
says,
Jay, the second one.
Oh, God, the second one is making me wet.
Jeannie B, about this Dubai Nest Dirt Cake Cup, says, so good, it's one of those things you don't make at home often, speak for yourself, which makes this extra special and festive. Each layer is so delicious. Okay.
Who is making Dubai style dirt cups
Nest
at home?
Dirt cups. Well, not me. I don't have 12 pallets of Dubai ingredients sitting in my warehouse getting expired. All right, so the next one is the strawberries and cream prolapse cookie.
It looks good as hell, though.
Jay's seen plenty of these, probably. So this is
I doubt he's seen any of these.
Oh, damn. So this is a vanilla cake cookie with fresh house-made whipped cream, strawberry jam, and strawberry slices. It looks really pretty.
It looks so
I mean, you'd have to be
good.
able to prolapse an anus.
Christina W. says, tastes like strawberry shortcake!
Joe, hold on.
Tabitha-
Hold on. We're not gonna just...
Hold on.
You shut the fuck up. I have to talk to Anthony right now. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch? You think you could just prolapse whatever you want?
That's you.
How many people are you ripping out their ass with? Come on, give me a number, bitch.
At least a couple.
That sounds like a them problem. It sounds like something you did.
You stop keeping track after 3 or 4.
Jesus fuck. My review says I did not bust a nah on that.
The slow realization on Jay's part is just destroying me right now.
I was just like, hey, is this a penis-sized situation? And then I'm like, hey.
Tabitha S. says, best
God damn it.
Oh, I am crying. Holy shit! Hey, wow.
Oh, finally! At least I can make you cry. I may not prolapse you, but I can make you cry.
Podcast. And it was Jay, and it was out of fucking sheer delight.
It was from talking about assholes falling out. But he wasn't in pain at the idea.
Jokes at
he was in
Jay's
joy.
Next up,
God.
This is the carrot cake, which I can just tell already by looking at this. They had too much carrot cake left over. This is 2 layers of carrot cake mixed with warm spices, coconut, pineapple, and carrots, complete with a light glaze and vanilla cream cheese frosting, and topped with chopped pecans. Hell yes, I would eat this too.
It looks good. This looks like something we'd have to split, for sure.
Shane, who I assume is her long-suffering boyfriend, said, this bit heavy. Do we think it's time to make some lists?
Wait, hang on. Don't we have
or are we going to have a boss
fight?
battle? It sounds like you guys just had a boss fight during Crumbl Corner, but who do we think the boss battle is? The fourth base at Jay's baseball diamond?
Yeah, why show up?
I just keep looking at Jay's face and he looks so mad.
Oh, it's now because I'm focusing again.
It's
also
it's
I'm
the little, like,
pissed.
tongue movements where you're just like, it looks like you just are just on the edge of saying something, but you're just not quite sure what to say.
Pretty much.
How about the boss this week is Jay's timeless (boring) style.
What?
Where?
What style? My outfits?
No, your tongue movements.
I felt the need to be mean one more time. I promise that'll be the last one.
Okay. I promise I'll never be mean again.
For this episode, we do this once a week. But
so we're defeating J Style. We're defeating J Style with fully priced sunglasses at Sunglass Hut.
No,
you can't do that to me. Oh, there we go.
That's a shame.
But you guys think it's time for a game?
Yay!
Yay! And Jay has this week's game.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
been told.
We're just doing a list, right?
Wait, didn't you say you had something for this?
Oh yeah, I was just saying. I have a list of things that they're basically activities that straight men do. Mm-hmm. And we're going to basically express what it's really for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This will probably be easier than you think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to call it "What's It Really Mean?" Okay. So I literally just pulled up a random list of shit. Literally, I looked at ChatGPT and I was like, give me some things that straight men do that seem really gay, and then we can justify what it really is. So the first one was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I love that she wrote BJJ. And
what?
Well, there you go.
And the ploy of it was, I'm just learning self-defense. But the reality of it is, what do we think?
Blowjobs.
Welcome into my asshole.
Jiu-jitsu is a lot of grabs and a lot of mat time.
And my thing was basically, we get to pay a monthly subscription to wear cute matching pajamas and snuggle very aggressively.
and having been in martial arts at certain points in my life, I can verify that you do wear a jockstrap. No ass.
And think of how many times a man's thighs get to be wrapped around you.
And that gi is only
I like
held
to
on
think
by
about
that belt.
I love to think about that.
I love to lick a lemon lollipop in Lilyhammer.
I just have to grab my bro's crotch to put him down on my hold during my jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Brazilian style. Like the wax.
Right.
So
I thought you were going to say Brazilian waxes, and I was like, that's a thing.
So that's what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu really is. Next one, I put bodybuilding competitions, which the ploy of it was, I'm showcasing my peak physical form. What do we think?
I think I hate my testicles and want them to go away forever while also getting really tan.
Honestly, anybody who works out will tell you they really want to see everybody else's body. I mean, that's just it, man. This is the simple gayest thing. They just want to be looked at and look at people.
For me, it's I get the opportunity to stand in front of people in a silky G-string and cover myself in bronze glitter.
Yeah, but you do that already. And they kick you out of Chili's.
Yeah, that's why I call myself a bodybuilder.
You're building something.
And I'm like, but I'm a bodybuilder. And I'm building with the the trio.
They're like, sir, this is a Lego store. Please get out.
Oh my God. He's just back there with the Southwest egg rolls making a tower.
He's at the Lego store scaring all the children.
They say to eat big to get big, and I'm just getting real big.
That's called being a gainer, sir, not a bodybuilder.
I'm building something on my body. Fat cells.
I said I wouldn't be mean the rest of this episode.
That's right. You did that to yourself, bitch.
I did.
You're disingenuous.
Oh, and then we did talk about this earlier, but number 3, frat house and hazings. The ploy is we're building brotherhood and character.
Ooh. We're building butt sex.
You want to see everybody's bodies.
Yeah, the reality is we're going to bully the weakest guy and literally sexually assault him because
correct.
It's the only way we can do it, and nobody will talk about it.
I'm going to take out all my gay feelings on this one unsuspecting person.
I'm going to take out all my gay feelings and all my self-shame on this one weaker person.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Grindr. Oop.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, hold on. No, I'm kidding. Number 4.
Right.
Number 4, professional wrestling.
This is like bodybuilding to me. This is the same thing.
I love the ploy that it wrote down. It's a high-octane soap opera for men. What is our reality for it?
Okay, so I'm stealing this from someone on dropout.tv, but professional wrestling is drag.
Oh, that's not a bad thought. I mean, because they love to dress up in weird outfits.
It is 100% drag. There is all the drama. There is all the sort of reality TV-driven things. Everybody shows up as a persona.
And they're basically performing a choreographed gymnastic.
You think that Mick Foley shows up as Mankind and that's not drag? Do you think that whatever the Undertaker's real name is shows up as the Undertaker and he's not being dragged up? I mean, come on. Look at this guy. This is drag.
This man, Joe Hendry, is currently like an obsession in the community, and he's a pro wrestler, and man, he is fine with
Joe,
17 eyes.
Are you sharing your screen right now? Is that what's happening? Look up Ric Flair.
You don't have to.
Yes, Ric Flair. It's
Jesus
just a scene,
Christ.
Okay. You tell me this isn't fucking drag. Look at this. Click on the pink and purple one.
He's like a bodybuilder Liberace.
This literally looks like ABBA in the 70s.
I mean, that's not even the pink and purple one. The pink and purple one. Look at that shit. This is drag. These people are doing drag.
Yep.
This is straight drag.
My dental hygienist that I was friends with, she put me on her phone as Ric Flair, and I'm like, you. Okay.
What does that mean? Do you say it when you get in the chair? Do you get in the chair and you're like,
no,
woo!
I haven't seen her in forever, and I miss her so much. I wish she would listen to the show and hear that.
What, you got dirty ass teeth?
Not anymore.
That means clean ass teeth.
Number 5. Oh, we also talked about this. The slap ass culture, which the ploy just means good hustle, bro. I'm real proud of you. What does it really mean?
I want to touch your ass, bro.
Yeah, because you can just say those words without the ass slap.
It's also kind of that risky thing where it's like, I want to be a little bit gay with you in public, but this is the way I can like get by with it. And people won't be be like, whoa, how gay? They're just like, look at that guy supporting his teammate by just grabbing his ass.
Except me. I'm the guy who's like, whoa, that's gay.
Yeah, me, I'm like,
you're touching his butt.
You're touching every guy's butt. I think you have a problem.
A little bit of, that's a
I'm
little
just
gay.
jealous.
We're getting a little bit of a gay vibe, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I really agree with this one, but I'll go along with it because it listed it. Military barracks life. The ploy were just disciplined fighting force.
What do you think, Anthony?
I never got to experience any gay sex in the military. I really wish I had, honestly.
I've got some films I can recommend.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Backdoor Sluts 9!
No, literally there's one called Deeper in the Brig. There's a scene, I think I've talked about it before, but there's this scene where this actor, his name is Brock something, he comes in and he goes, which sailor has the warmest hole? And they all point at this guy that's getting like slammed by everybody, and he goes, don't worry, seaman, I'll be gentle at first. And then he just rails him. It's awesome. It's true cinema.
It's what we call cinema verite.
I always think of Family Guy whenever Quagmire's finding out about his dad. And like they're at the military ball, and he's like, your dad's the man you want in your hole. And stuff, and like they're going through all these sentences, and they're all very like gay sexual innuendos.
Mm-hmm. Very airplane humor.
Yeah, pretty much. This one, I would say all these guys were like, I just want to be in a close-knit area where we can all be nude together. But also, I can technically justify it because, like, how on earth are we going to have thousands and thousands of men in their own private little rooms?
I just don't like. I guess I must, and I know it was happening in different spaces. Like I know it was in retrospect, but like.
But you weren't talking about it because it was don't ask, don't tell.
I was a little concerned for my own safety, honestly, because there were people who were very vocally like, yeah. But those shared showers, that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, bro.
That was pretty cool.
Number 7, golf trips, also known as boys' weekend. The ploy: I need to work on my swing. For me, I just need an excuse to get the fuck away from my wife and be with men.
And club some balls with my boys.
Yeah.
You're the one who had the railing of the golf cart up your ass.
And that was
His
on a weekday.
robust hole wouldn't let it in.
That was on a weekday. I was single at the time, too.
Talk about bone shaking like those velocipedes.
My God. That was a funny day, but I also have PTSD from just squeezing my ass cheeks around that bar.
That's what I've heard. And how was the golf trip?
Oh, fun also. Boys' time's great.
So this is kind of this. I put this in the same realm as like a hunting weekend, where it's like they go off to. But I think a hunting weekend, or like kind of like Brokeback Mountain, that kind of idea is more gay than a golf trip, because golf trip is more like they're just getting away from their wives for maybe a weekend. It's less gay than I think a hunting trip.
Yeah,
would
but they'll
be.
give each other.
And that's how I have it in
candies,
my mind.
A little bit off the course. Oh no, my ball went into the rough. Oh, we got to go out there and get it.
See, and I think golfing is gayer than hunting, because golfing you have to wear prettier outfits.
That's true.
Hunting,
I mean, they are bright colored. Hunting, you have to wear bright colored stuff.
Yeah, but hunting, you're in the woods. You can just have sex out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, trail cams too. Hey.
I guess it's because I know so many hunters, and I'm just like, that doesn't seem like it fits for them. I know more golfers, and I'm like, I
well, that's what you need that VCR head cleaner for. Then it'll fit, no problem.
Yeah. And to think on Brokeback Mountain,
I wouldn't say anything.
That's what you get for ruining everything for yourself. Number 8, the sauna or steam room, and the ploy is I'm just detoxing my pores after a workout.
This is so fucking gay in the sauna/steam room. So gay.
It's just basically a cloudy way to hook up. It was
really
the original
is.
grinder.
Definitely
Especially,
more
like-
so if it's like a nude one with just towels.
Yep.
Or
that,
no
That's
towel.
the one for 100%. Like, just some guy in there just fucking junk out. Yeah. That's because you want to show your junk to other people. You're there for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know we all know what's happening.
Because I love when they're just like, I just love spreading out in this room with other men. And I'm like, you don't actually have to expose yourself to also do that same thing.
Yeah, you can keep the towel over you.
Literally just drape a towel over you. You're still going to get the same effect.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's getting steamed
Well,
out.
no, you're not going to get the same
No,
effect.
you're not
because
getting
you
the
won't
same
be showing
effect.
your junk to people.
Number 9, a high-stakes poker night. The ploy, it's about strategy and gambling. And for me, I'm just like, it's strip poker.
It's strip poker.
It's another way
Or
to get nude around each
video
other.
gaming. Video games, too. Video game night.
Strip Mario Kart is an interesting concept that has been a thing that's been happening.
I love AI's reality. It's also a way to stare intensely into each other's eyes.
Which
Man,
I...
it's just strip poker. Ah.
Lastly, number 10, fantasy football. The ploy, I'm a statistical genius managing a roster.
No,
This one I don't
think
know.
this one's
I'm
purely
not-
straight
I-
culture.
This
This
one,
one feels like straight culture to me.
this one, I lean into the fact that they are obsessing over specific men, and so they want a collection of men to just constantly follow.
Okay.
You know what? You're right.
That
This
is where
the sort of like
that is where I'm going with fantasy football. It is their dream men.
it's their little harem. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I get
Okay.
that.
I'm there. I'm there.
Okay. I'm really glad.
Okay.
And then,
okay.
and then whenever they don't do well, it's kind of like a breakup. And so you kind of watch them go through like this emotional roller coaster. They're like, "Oh man, he like fucked me," and I'm just like, "Ha."
Ray!
I was about to do that joke. Ray fucked me.
Ray, fuck me!
Oh, come on, man. He gave me a yeast infection. Anyways, yeah, so do you guys want to play some fantasy football after this? No.
No.
I was just going to do it with porn stars, though.
I just feel like real men.
There you go.
But I do think I hear the music coming back on, and I don't know, what's some super straight music? Tim McGraw.
Creed.
You shove a boot up their ass.
Oh, yeah. Try that in a small town.
I don't know. You know what? It's Wheeler Walker Jr.
Take me back to God's country.
Go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 and leave a voicemail for Jay to ignore for a week.
I know the phone's dead because it hasn't been plugged in for days, so sorry.
And Beardos, Jay got his hand stuck in the jar of oil meant for the Turkish oil wrestlers again, so we'd better go. If you'd like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on our social media sites for any sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what get us found by more Turkish oil wrestlers like you. And if just each one of you should send me some Turkish oil wrestling in a video, that would be pretty cool.
Bruh, I'm going to slap your ass right over to our socials. So you can do a good job at checking them out.
Hold on.
I'm winding up for the hit.
Like Brenda.
Oh, yeah. And then I want you to hop over to our website where you can find the new 3-sided ball diamond. And go to beardsandsundries.com.
Jay's is one-sided.
Wow, boo. And lastly, email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com so I might read it out on the show if I read it. I'm getting forgetful these days.
Well, Beardos, don't forget to check your Easter baskets for Jay's other ball this happy Easter Sunday.
Oh my God, yes.
From the yeah, Jay's a couple legs short. But from the 3 of us deaf homo shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to
love yourself, bro.
Because we already loved you while you were passed out last night. Bye, Beardo!
Why is the show with Brave?
Oh,
We've made
no,
worse
the
jokes.
eggs are crunchy. Happy
Bye,
Easter.
on that note.
Jay, I say this with all the love in the world. You know I love you so much. What the fuck's wrong with your nose?